Hey guys, Biker Brad again, and today we're working on the Mini Moto because Rich ain't here yet. His engine, brand new, just turned up, so we're going to get started fitting it, and then I'm going to tell him that it's coming today, and then see what he's saying, and tell him, like, oh yeah, come on over. But hopefully it should be installed by the time he even gets here, so that'll make him real happy, I think. But let's see what happens. And actually, whilst I'm videoing this, I just got a notification on the top of my screen now telling me he's messaged me, so funny. But I'm going to see what I can do, get it in there as much as I can before he gets here. So let's crack on, guys.
Pixelated eyes, a messy mind. Think I need to help you. I'm gonna try. Cute as hell, baby. Hotter than flames. Wanna burn together in a million ways.
So what we've got here is we've got the old engine here, we've got the new engine here. New engine is all silver in colour and etc. And it also comes with this output, right? And this output here is for a racing mini motor, the sort of ones that you've already seen on the channel plenty of times before. Whereas this one here is actually like for reductions. This makes it have a lot more torque, a lot less top speed, and that is for these little off-roaders. And thankfully it also has a nice thicker sprocket, unlike this tiny thing, because I was always snapping chains when I started making big power on that one. Whereas if Rich decides to make big power in the future, that'll be calm. But obviously, this is a bone standard mini motor engine. There's nothing special about this yet. But trust me and Rich do not like going slow. So this is only the beginning. Don't worry about that. We hate going slow. So that's all I'm going to say to you. So now, let's get this engine in. Way!
Know you wanna play with me. You might wanna see, you might wanna see, you might wanna. I know I'm not gonna regret this. Wanna get reckless, put you to the test, yeah. I know I'm not gonna regret this. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless.
So that is it, the engine is in. Let me just check the time real quick, and well, it has been 50 minutes since the engine got delivered. So within 50 minutes of delivery, it's completely installed, ready to go. It's got a new fuel line around here, etc., because that was leaking like a fucking sieve before. And yeah, it's literally ready to go. All we need now is to text Rich, tell him, oh yeah, the engine's just arrived, not tell him that it's installed or anything, and try and get him to bring some fuel down. So let's see what happens, innit, Bruno? Prick, fucking get your ass here now. I know you're going to be watching this in the future. You're a little snake. Fuck Hannah. I mean, she may be your missus of like 2 years, yeah? But you've had that mini moto for a week, and it's not about quantity, it's about quality, mate. And that mini motor, it's done you well in that week, mate. Bit of a snake, ain't you? I've had it for an hour, Rich. Only just told you it's arrived, but I've actually already installed it, mate, so So until Rich comes with some fresh fuel, all I've got is this old yellow ass looking fuel. That's got no two-stroke mixed in. So what I've got to do is grab me a two-stroke quickly, and then I'm just gonna mix in 40 mils to that litre. Although to be fair, it's not really a litre of petrol, is it? Because it's fucking half fucking water by the looks of it. So I'll probably add like 30 mils. But yeah, let's do it. These engines, when you run them in, you run them in through heat cycles. You don't run them in by like a certain amount of miles or time. It's called heat cycles on these bikes, yeah? And basically, we want to do between 5 to 10 sort of heat cycles. What that means, you have to let the engine get properly warm, like to its full-on operating temperature, and then cool it down. It doesn't matter how long it's running for at all. It has to be all the way up to temperature and back down again. That is one heat cycle. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to put the choke on, right? I'm just going to give it a few gentle pulls without the spark plug on first, because it's a brand new engine and I just want it to be completely lubricated for when it actually does run in a second. So I'm just going to give it a few pulls quick. And I felt it get really easy then, like to pull. So that's when it's got some oil around it. Now I'll put that back on, like you should. This is the kill switch wires, and they actually supplied me with two ends of the same really, so It's kind of annoying, but for now I'm just going to have to touch them to kill it, but it'll be alright. So, fuel's on and everything. Spark plug's back on. Turn the choke off. Actually, leave it on for a second. And now we'll see what happens quick. Straight away. First pull. Straight away. This thing's fucking mint. Choke's off now. Let's go. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, it's obviously going to need to warm up because one, it's got this shit fuel. Two, it's never run before. But that would start as first pull. I'd call that a massive success. Massive, massive success, that would. Come on, Rich, you need to come round, mate. Do you know what I mean? This is all a surprise for you. You're still there thinking the engine's just turned up. Come on, it's fitted, mate. Get your ass here. So as you can see, my other friend that I can't really name to you, but my friend, yeah, just took this out on the road. This thing was fucking ducking on the road. He loved it. Oh, amazing. Wasn't it, Verno? Yeah, this thing was fucking loving it. And that's the first heat cycle done now, so got to wait for it to cool down, go for it again. I opened it up a little bit too much for a warm-up period, but oh well, fuck it. It ran beautifully. I cannot deny that this thing runs like a dream. So here he is, it's all working. It's a little bit buggy right now, but it's working. So he's going to take it for a little... he's going to take it for a little bit. Right, fuck it. Start with the choke on and then turn the choke off just before you're about to pull away. Go! 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 Boggy as fuck. But he's on it. There you go, guys. Even though it's boggy as shit, we've sorted out all the issues. You can steer it now, you can do everything. It's just boggy and it keeps cutting out. For example, it's now dead.
Looks like he's enjoying that.
Fuck me, I did not see this ditch coming. Jesus Christ, I literally came through and just like nearly hopped this entire thing. Let me just try and show you guys how deep it is quick. Like, it's a good old ditch. And I just went boom. Survived though, didn't I? So, Mr. Richard, what are your impressions?
Fucking works. You know what, right? I'm not even mad that we had to buy a whole new engine for this, and then whole new yokes, and then basically spend 6 weeks of my life fixing a mini motor that I paid £80 for. But it fucking works, mate. And yeah, she's alright, mate. She's a yeeter. She'll be much better when we get some clean fuel, but
Fuck the fuel.
I'm fucking happy, mate.
It's a little dinger, isn't it?
It's a little dinger.
So that is it for this video, guys. Rich is just going to have a little bit more fun before we go home. Give it a like if you liked it, give it a dislike if you disliked it, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.